Welcome back to Deebo and Joe. I'm your host, James Deebo Harrison, and I'm here with my co-host, Joe Haden. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. You don't want to miss nothing. Joe, hey, before we get into how was your trip back? How was your
Bro, trip back was great, man. Thank you, Debo. The only thing that was crazy was I need to get that global entry because I was in a customs line for like 45 minutes when I got back.
Yes.
So I got to get the global entry up. That was a rookie move on my part. But besides that, flight was good, direct, straight to IAD, smooth, back, good.
No
Thank you.
question. No question. No question. You got to get global rings. If you don't do that, you got to give up a lot, but it ain't like they can't see everything anyway.
Oh
But
my God, they
anyway,
know me.
it's straight through. It's like 2 minutes. I had it when I did Mexico City.
Bro, I,
Easy,
s- I
fast.
saw the global entry people going through, and my phone was dying, so I couldn't even download the app. So I just took it. I chalked it up for an L. Won't happen again.
Yeah, you got to go through a whole little process though. It ain't just apply and that's it. They got to call you. You got to do an
Oh
interview. You got to do
no.
all that. Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
it's a
I'll do
nice
that
little
now.
process to it though.
Okay.
But the Giants went on ahead and did their thing right there.
Bro,
Against Philly. I did not,
crazy.
dude. I did not see that coming. Especially as soon as the game started, like Philly, the first two plays, Saquon go 18-13.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, it's about to be something. They get a hot field goal, but the Giants come back and dude, on two consecutive third downs, they get like 30 on the one third down.
hmm
And then the next one, Dart scrambles for a 20-yard touchdown, dude.
Bro, Dart popped off the game. Like
Oh yeah.
when when Eagles came down, like you said, they stalled out. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't get the touchdown.
Hmm.
Saquon only got the two carries popping off, looking sweet. Um, but when Dart got the ball and he was just able to his first pass to the what's my man, the 6'4" off the practice squad. He had
Hmm.
nameless great faces receivers that he was out there throwing it to. And then Eagles having a great call on defense. They had a spy for him, Debo. He was able to juke the spy, make the run, get the touchdown. I'm like, okay, he did exactly what he had to do. So game popped off. Super exciting.
Yeah, then Philly came back out and they had what was it, like a -3 yard run. Then they got sacked,
Mhm.
so they were up out of there 3 and out. And here come your boy Dart again.
Yes.
Dude, like unbelievable. I think it was one for almost 30, another one 35 to go another
hmm
touchdown.
He was scrambling, bro. He was being able to use his legs, like just
Yes.
creating plays, being able to just dodging, making sure, being smooth, bro. It was looking like he was in control of the game. He wasn't making any bad plays. He was doing things on time, and and I ain't gonna lie to you. The one thing I liked about Dart, not to lie, like when I look at a quarterback too, some quarterbacks look goofy in their equipment. You know what I'm saying? He looks sweet. My man got the spat on. He got the
You
visor.
said the swag on point.
His swag is on point. Like he looks like I'm like this. I'm like this. Young, I want that quarterback to be a quarterback of my team. Because he just looks cool. He looks comfortable. He looks in the flow. He's having fun. He's enjoying it. And he's swagging when he was doing it. So I would just had to throw that out there. I know they don't
Yeah.
mean nothing, but you know how you had dudes looking just goofy. Some dudes just look goofy in his equipment. AKA Ravens quarterback backup. He comes out there. I'm like this. He looks a little bit nervous. Dart doesn't look nervous. He looks like he's in control. He looks like he's chilling. He looks he's done this before.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But Philly popped back out there less than what, 4 minutes, a little close to 4 minutes, 75 yards.
Mhm.
They get a touchdown. And I'm like, yo, this is just the first quarter. We about to have one of those games where it's gonna be
Yes.
back and forth, back and forth, back
He
and
threw the
forth.
joint. When he scored, he threw the deep joint to AJ Brown, one-handed,
Hmm.
fire. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So getting
yeah,
him, trying to get him involved. So definitely it looked like it was gonna be good. It was 10-13 right there when they went down there
yeah.
and got the
Philly
touch.
get back right back out there second quarter. They get another seven, another 8 minutes off the clock, 75 yards. So I'm
Yes, yes,
thinking
yes.
tables
Hey,
turning, Giants done held up long as they could.
Debo, that's when they did all them damn tush pushes.
Yes. Hey, you see he went off sides on the one though.
And he jumped on the second one.
Yeah. Yeah, you see he went off sides on the one. They need to
Yes.
review these tush pushes,
And
man.
did you hear the referee though? They said he went offside, and the referee was like this, in real time, you probably couldn't really tell. I'm like, oh
I
my
could
God.
listen, stop it.
He's
So we
making
going real
excuses.
time now. So we ain't calling penalties. Y'all ain't doing the same slow mo when the defense get a hair jump and they in the neutral zone. Y'all doing that
Debo,
same thing.
come on,
Man,
give
it's
me
out of
that same
control. They
courtesy.
want to score points, and the
Yes.
Giants ended up going right back and answered. Dart and Scatterboo went on ahead and said, you know what? We're
Oh
going to
my
go ahead
gosh.
and get this 20-17 at halftime. Do
Yes,
what he
yes.
gotta do.
He was toting that pill. He was laying. He was coming down with his with the crown of his helmet, Deebo. He runs with the crown of his
Hey,
helmet down.
hey, listen, man. I don't have a problem with that because you got to protect yourself. You got to drop your head. He ain't gonna
Uh,
just drop his head and do like this to get popped. He trying to get down. Like, I
okay,
understand that. So I'm when you coming in to make a
you
tackle or something,
yeah,
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 you can't
yeah.
just
Okay,
spear in there because you're not even being able to wrap. So I understand that. But
Deebo,
at
you respect
halftime,
that.
you got Saquon with basically he had 3 carries that was 49 yards,
Mm-hmm.
and then another 5 carries that was what, maybe 8 yards. So he ended up halftime with 8 carries, 56 yards. And then he ended the game, dude, with only 4 more carries of 58. Like, I don't know what they're thinking. Anyway, man,
We
that's
gonna get to
that's
that.
at the half. We'll get to that later. And then, dude, the third quarter starts, and
Yes, yes, yes.
here go them 2 dudes again. Them 2 dudes, Darden, Skibo.
Yeah,
They activate,
they did.
activate.
Came out that joint looking sweet. Then they had to, I think the first one, Dart threw a great pass. They made a good play on 3rd and 2, so knocked it down.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to punt. Then this is when the Eagles get the ball in the second half. Where I'm like, all right, now do y'all got to stop? Let's make something happen. Jalen Hurts, it was a blown coverage on that 3rd and 8 with Devontae Smith running
Mm-hmm.
scot free down the field. That's a play you have to make. You have to make that. That's 7. That's literally, you know what I'm saying?
All
Easy
day.
7 you could get all day. That's just a little dump in the bucket. So that they missed that. That's one play where I think that one really turned momentum. I think there was a lot of plays in the game that could have changed, you know what I'm saying, the outcome.
Well,
But
of course,
that
the
one right
closer you
there,
get to the end, the more, it could have changed momentum,
no, for
big
sure.
plays that you miss or make.
But he missed that one, and they had to punt the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said again, Scatterboo started giving them what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
go ahead.
yeah, I said it was out of control, man. Like these 2 rookies was doing their thing on.
They went crazy, and then that's the one when they scored and they started, like I said, the swag, the aura. Did you see them
Mm-hmm.
dancing together, having a good
Mm-hmm.
time, coming with the vibes? Like
Oh
it's
yeah.
got to, like everybody was, the energy was so real, bro. So I was rocking with just seeing them dudes. I'm like, yo, the Giants look sweet. They look energetic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's making plays. So then that was made it 27-17.
Yep.
Right.
And then what
Eagles
was it?
get the
Philly.
rock.
That I ain't gonna lie, that challenge was big because he ended up getting sacked. The Giants challenged that catch. They reversed that catch. He ended up getting
Yes.
sacked, and they had to punt the ball.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
But like, the killer was, when they got to that fourth quarter and he short that ball, threw it a little behind him, and dude was able to pick that off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like that really, it changed momentum like crazy where, you thought they might have had a chance. And then the
Oh,
Giants,
hold
they
on,
get the
hold on,
ball.
Debo. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to when my man when when I thought Jaxson Dart was gonna be hurt. And
Quick in
Russell
and
came,
out.
and Russell came in and threw the ground ball, and Dabo got the and Dabo got the
Hey,
screaming on the
I'm
concussion
skimming over that,
protocol,
man.
man.
That was just that was a glitch. You know how you get glitches in the that was a just quick little glitch. He had to go ahead and do what he do, get
Bro,
back in there.
I have to just say how much I laughed at how Dabo was spazzing on the control, like the you know how you had
Hey, everybody
the
went into the tent.
everybody
Everybody,
tell
hey,
man,
what's
you
going on?
good?
You know he out here throwing this motherfucker in the dirt,
He
right?
done, boy, it's 39. You see he done threw it in the dirt. Oh man.
Man.
Okay, my bad. I just had to point out
Yeah.
that because
Yeah, I was
that's
I was gonna let it slide, but you know what I'm saying?
no, Debo,
I ain't
that
want to
had
beat I
me
ain't want to beat up the
laughing.
dead
I'm
horse, you
like
know what I'm
they
saying?
I'm like they are in dire need for that quarterback. Dart, if you don't get the hell out that tent, everybody went in the
Yes.
tent.
Yes. Everybody had to go in the tent. What's going
Uh,
on? These doctors don't know what the hell they're
Hold
doing.
on,
Let me
man.
see.
No,
Let
is
me see
he
what's
man?
going
No,
on.
I know he's good. Dabo was like, he's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get him on out here. Did you just see what we saw? Get him on out. He
Get
go be
him
all
on out
right.
here,
He go be all right. And like I said, he threw that pick, and then
bro.
they get finally what we thought was a stop. They get a huge Philly get a huge PI that keeps the drive alive, and they're able to score again, and it's 34-17, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 34-17. And then this is what I'm saying then. And then we got my man. Where is Saquon? They have him out the game. They keep giving the ball, dropping it off to Dylan. and I'm not no disrespect to AJ Dillon,
Mm-hmm.
coughed the Joan up. You know what I'm saying?
Fumble.
Another turnover, which is going to literally finish the game. And then Scatterbrew and Singletary
No,
was able to
this
run
is the
out.
demoralizing part of this, dude. Them
Please.
boys went 6-minute offense on them.
Yes.
Okay, and run. You know they're going to run the ball,
Toting it.
run, and you cannot stop it
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over. And they run the clock out with almost 7 minutes left on the clock to end the game, bro.
Yes,
That's
bro.
demoralizing right
That's
there.
that's reminded me of that Marshawn Lynch, and you keep hitting them in the face over and
Over and
over and
over and
over
over.
and over. You
They was
know?
turn. They was turning shoulders. They was turning shoulders to some of them hits. He was
Yeah.
lowering his shoulders too at the when they was getting towards that third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, man, for sure. He lifted Scatterbull. He even went, bro. Scatterbull got the 15-yard penalty because he finally got lifted up out of bounds, but he took him off his feet and he ran back over like, yeah, it's still first down. And they threw a flag on him. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, you got to grow up on that. He
Yes.
still ran for the
He
15
already
first
right.
down. I
He
don't
already know
care.
what you did to him. Go ahead. Don't give him a little cheap 15.
He took the 15 and still went and got another first down though. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, he don't care. They still ran out the clock after that. Like that wasn't a like, oh no, you gonna give him the ball back, give him a chance. Oh no, you messed it up. He like this. No, okay, I'll get that 15 back. And they know I'm toting it. Him and Singletary was running that thing crazy to close the game. I
Yeah,
know they
for
felt
sure.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Philly got some problems over there, dude. The offense, they only converted 1/3 down, dude.
Bro.
1/3 down, 75 yards rushing, dude. Here's the thing, like you got 75 yards rushing. Last year, y'all was second in rushing. Y'all did 179 yards of rushing on average. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you were almost 42% on third down. I think that was 10th in the league.
Mhm.
And now, as of today, you're only getting 95 as a average for your rush per game. Like, you're 26, dude. You were built on rushing the ball. Last year, you only had 187 yards passing a game. This year, you're trying to do it more. You still only got 179 passing the game. Last year, you was 28. This year, I mean, last year you was 29. This year, you 28.
Mhm.
Like you ain't did nothing better, and your third down efficiency done dropped to 34%. Like situationally, you're terrible. 5 out of the last 6 games, Saquon ain't even had over 60 yards rushing. You got Hurts getting sacked left and right. Rather, he's missing receivers that's open, not seeing them or whatever's going on.
Mhm.
You're not running the ball like you were built on, like running the rock. That's what y'all did,
Yes.
and you have just totally abandoned it. Like you gotta get back to it. I just don't understand it.
I mean, you're exactly right. There's no reason Saquon Barkley, how you started the game with the 2 carries for those explosive plays, and you don't continue to give him the ball. Like, if he gets less than 15 touches, it's a crime. You have Saquon Barkley on
Dude.
your team, on your squad. How you gonna get established the run? You have to continue to give him the
Mhm.
ball. You got to keep some like. There's no flow of the game when you're not getting him the ball, getting him going, and you don't have to keep giving it to him. Throw him a screen. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
you
Like,
have to give him the ball running. I don't care about touches and all. You have to give him the ball running. Why?
yeah,
Because he has the ability
to
to
do
go
it.
and make one dude miss and go
Mhm.
ahead and strike the band up for 40, 50,
Yeah.
60 yards, whatever that may be. So
Mhm.
for you to not consistently get him to ball to get those opportunities don't make no sense to me when you've already had success doing it last year. That's what you did. Now you done let all these people running around here saying you're not being able to do this. He can't do that. He can't pass this. He can't catch this. I'm not catching that.
Mhm.
Change what made y'all successful. I
Yeah.
don't understand that. I wouldn't care if I'm the head, dude. I don't give a damn what they say. If we winning, ain't nothing about to get changed.
No,
I
I'm with
don't
you.
care if we 28, 29th in passing. We
Mhm.
second in rushing. We what are we talking about here? I
Yeah,
don't understand it, dude.
I don't get it either, Debo. It's something. Something's up because he's not even in the game sometimes, though, Debo. So that's what I'm asking. Like,
The
why is he?
threat is not even there.
He's not even in the game. So there has to be something where I'm like, what is going on? It has to be something in the like why are the coaches not having Saquon in the game? I no disrespect to AJ Dillon, but we saw what Saquon was able to do and leading that team to what they were able to do last year. It's not too much different than him getting less
Hmm.
than 15 touches. Is when y'all keep continuing to lose. There's something that I'm not seeing, because if you have him on your team, he's healthy. He looks like he wants to get the ball. Give him the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't
I
seem
got
too
you.
hard. Like, man, you saying the same thing.
Listen, I done paid you all that money. I'm gonna use you up. I'm not managing anything, man. We're about to get back to where we were and
Hmm.
try and repeat this thing. The Giants, they two rookies came out there and did what they needed to do, and they're improving. Like,
Hmm.
from one game to the next, the offensive line actually played well, especially in the running game in the fourth quarter. I'm about to run the ball and you can't stop
That
it.
was.
Defense played great situational football.
Hmm.
Third down, they only gave 1% on third down. Y'all gave a one third down.
One.
I mean, I don't even know how many times that can be said in the game, period. Like
That's that's elite.
that, yes. What are we talking? And they're not known as like that super elite defense, but they have a good defensive line. But
Hmm.
one third down?
Those DNs, man, those like both all of them, like number 0, 5, they getting after
Hmm.
the quarterback. And at the
Hmm.
same time, the secondary, no miscommunications, no people just running scot free down the secondary. But at the same time, I'm gonna say, when your offense is converting at a clip of 11, they were 11 for 16. I'm gonna say
Hmm.
11 for 15 because Russell came in there and threw it in the dirt. So my man Jaxson Dart, he was 11 for 15 for third downs. And
He
that
was just
is
making sure he ain't turned it over.
no, just make man, come on. He just made sure he didn't throw a pick. So I respect it. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. I hope somebody I didn't they didn't show the replay. I hope somebody tipped it. But that joint hit the ground like quick. So that was that. I'm not blaming it on Dart. They was 11 for 15. And I saw that. That's the most since 2014, converting 11 third downs
Hmm.
in the Giants' history. They haven't done that in 11 years. So him just going out there being able to continue being able to make those passes on third down, third and eights, overs, deep overs on the dime, and like dropping passes, not just touch balls. Like with no defense, a lot of those they were saying Adoree Jackson wasn't in position. He was in position a lot of plays, and they were just making tough catches, great passes in a spot where only the receiver can get it and you can't. So that was Dart being Dart, and 195 yards isn't nothing to like go home about, but the way that he was be able to create on third using his legs, what he had, like 13 rushes for 58 yards and a touchdown,
Hmm.
17 for 25, 195 and a touchdown. That's great football. And the way that he did it, being able to be
Yes.
so efficient on third down, moving the chains, keeping drives alive. That's winning football, and he looked like a baller. Like that, if Jaxson Dart can just do that, eliminates. He didn't have no turnovers. He was sacked probably 2 times, but like him being able to scramble, use his legs, and then looking, keeping his eyes downfield. Those receivers aren't the best receivers. Like nobody's gonna be able to. Oh, nobody. None of those receivers are all pros. None of the receivers been Pro Bowlers. He had dudes off the street
Right.
and they were making them look great. Catch the ball, run the right route. The ball, I'm gonna
Hmm.
put it there. You just catch it. You know what I'm saying? That makes that gives everybody confidence. Like nigga, you do your job, I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna put the spot ball where it needs to be. You make the catch, and we're gonna keep this thing going. So I'm very excited for the way that Jaxson Dart was playing and the way he looked so calm. It looked like this is what
Hmm.
I do. I'm normal. I've been doing this my whole life, and the moment's not too big. I'm out here chilling, like I'm playing football, and I love it.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. He did well, no question. Hopefully they can, keep improving. New York might have something to root for. But let's get over here to the Browns Steelers. So
Oh
Aaron
shit.
Rodgers, he shared why Pittsburgh has not been able to unlock the deep balls downfield.
Mhm.
He said teams are playing cover two. When you're playing cover two, there's not going to be a ton of big shots down the field. Until we get them in one high, it's going to be precise passing and short of the sticks. If you're playing cover two, there's not going to be a lot of shots open down the boundary. We've just got to be efficient. I absolutely understand what he's saying. I like it. The reason I'm good with it is because like he's a veteran quarterback. He
Mhm.
understands what needs to be done when it needs to be done. And we don't have it's not like we have a really good offensive line. We don't, we got an average offensive line to say the best in both, passing and run blocking. So
Mhm.
a lot of these teams are playing cover two because they're not worried about the run. So you have to do things that, we do, like the quick game passing, alternative run game instead of, trying to hand the ball off.
Yeah.
But if we get to where we're able to now make you get into situations where you got to put that other guy in the box, you can't play cover two. The offensive line starts blocking well. We're able to run the ball well. That will open up the deep passes that you'll be able to get, because now you'll get that single high. You got to get the other guy in the box because now we're running the ball effectively.
You got
So
to.
I have no problem with the, with the comments. What's your thoughts on it?
I'm the same way that you are, Deebo. You know how it is. I play DB, and the best way to keep the deep ball from you is playing too high. If you play cover two, your corners, you make sure you get hands on one, and that dude is getting an inside release, so your safety can be able to use you keeping a lid on everything. So that makes your corners a little more active. It keeps you light in the run game. But him saying all of this is just football one-on-one, and knowing the way you're going to do that is being able to get them positive runs. When they're playing cover two, tote the ball. The line blocks a little more. You start getting them six a tote. That's two carries. That's the first down. They're gonna start playing some more cover one. They're gonna start dropping that guy down in the box, trying to prevent you being able to get 6 yards of carry, 7 yards of carry. When you start toting the ball, then that's gonna start keeping that safeties. They're gonna start shooting down a little bit quicker, and that's gonna have those one-on-ones outside, being able to when those safeties drop, you see one dude in the middle of the field and he's pressed on DK. Now that's an opportunity for a deep ball. Not when you got a corner back there and you got two safeties sitting back there just
Over the
waiting.
top,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yes.
When you get that one-on-one look, like, all right, bet. Now you can look off the safety, and now you know it's him versus him. If DK's beat him, he's going to be a touchdown. And that's the looks that you want. So when you don't have defense cover two, we're gonna keep a lid on it. They're not going deep. There's defense you can call. We're like, no, it's just gonna be able to prevent the deep passes. So he's speaking football one-on-one, and the way to change that is, start running the ball, start toting it, start being able to get those runs where now they got to add another person in the box.
Yeah, definitely. Tomlin shared what separates Dylan Gabriel from other NFL rookies. He said he's older, more experienced than most rookies. I think timely possessing, timely processing in his
Timely
superpower.
processing.
I think his experience and that superpower has to be on display. And I think that was one of the central reasons why the Browns went to him. I totally understand what he's saying here again. You got Dylan Gabriel. He's would he play over 60 games, started at Oregon.
Yep.
His last year there, he completed almost 73% of his passes, bro. 30 tugs, only 6 interceptions. So yeah, he's going to process things faster. He's going to get it in and out of his hands. He done seen it. He has a better understanding of it, And on top of that, something else, dude, he's a dual threat. Like he can take off on you. It ain't like you sitting back there with Joe Flacco, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, for
I
sure.
know, hey, he go be in the pocket. I could go ahead and I could lose contain and everything else and still catch back up to him. Like
he gonna get around you.
Like what do you see in the enemy's quarterback? Because I see you got your Steelers jersey on. They must be the enemy today. I don't know.
I told you, Deebo, I could do both. You know what I'm saying? Range, Deebo. I got range. So back to Dylan Gabriel. I'm understanding completely what Coach Tomlin is saying. I think because like from what I've seen with Dylan, he protects the football, being able to, he says timely processing is his superpower. So making quick decisions, being able to, you know what I'm saying, get back, once you hit that back step, being able to let the ball go and being able to make good decisions. He doesn't throw interceptions. And if nothing's there, he'd be able to use his legs. So I understand what Coach T is saying. He doesn't turn the ball over and he's quick to make decisions. He played a lot of football when he was in college too. So from the first game that I saw him play when he did in Minnesota, his first start, a lot of the same things. Quick to process, was able to get the ball out of his hands fast, but I just need him to make some of those deeper throws. So not bad, but still some of the things that Coach Tomlin is saying is exactly the same things and what we saw and why he's still going to be able to be the quarterback for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, quarterbacks. Speaking of quarterbacks, they are actually the Browns. I don't know if I want to say y'all or they.
When you say the Browns, you can still say y'all.
Y'all, okay. I ain't gonna be saying no we. I'm gonna say us then. Okay. So y'all are actually paying 8 quarterbacks. 4 of them are on the team, but only 2 of them are active. 1 is on practice squad, and your boy Kevin Stefanski, he said he don't know who the backup is. I mean, I'm doing the math right now. The backup. Listen, I was trying not to.
Hey, Deebo, you
listen,
trying
bro.
to do the
I was
math.
trying. Listen. I was trying not to like give any like, oh, y'all trying to fuck over Shedeur, all this other stuff. I was trying to keep it even. But this right here, you telling me your head coach don't know who his backup is, and he only got 2 of them on the active roster. Huh?
Deebo, I'm gonna tell you this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Bump it.
It ain't no way he wanted this man on his team, bro.
That's the most.
I don't know who my backup quarterback is. You only got 2 of them. You just traded the one that was supposed to be 2.
Right
so
now,
the one is 3. Got to be 2. I can't.
They play.
What are we talking about?
You know what, Deebo? They're talking about Zappy. They talking about they're disrespecting right now.
Who is
in the
Zappy?
level that our practice squad quarterback.
So you telling me you go bring him up for practice squad, make him 2 in front of Shedeur? Listen,
Deebo, I'm not telling you what I'm going to do. This is what I'm trying to tell you right now, and this is where I'm ready to go. Can you hear me?
Hey, listen, man.
Can you hear me?
Why ain't y'all just trade him to Cincinnati? Since
no,
you traded you traded Flacco over there, and he was your 2, and you still don't know who your 2 is now. Hell, you could have.
Deebo, what I'm trying to tell you. You need to let me tell you something. This right here is straight disrespectful. Why I'm saying this is I don't give a damn. Shedeur was your 5th round pick after you picked Dylan Gabriel. I understand all of this. This is just your 5th round pick. Joe Flacco starts. Dylan Gabriel 2nd. Shedeur's 3rd. Zappy didn't even make your active roster. He couldn't even make your team. So just mathematically, you don't disrespect your 5th round pick like this. Joe Flacco gets his opportunity. The 2nd round pick, the 3rd round pick, Dylan, now he gets opportunity. He's the starter now. You got rid of Flacco. Boom. Shedeur is number 2. If you don't make Shedeur your number 2, now you're being very disrespectful. I have to ask you, why is he not your number 2?
Yes.
Because now you're trying to throw in Zappy? He couldn't even make your active roster. You had 3 quarterbacks to start the season, just the way it goes. One is gone, then the other one comes up. Then he gone, and now he moves up.
Hey, listen, hold on. What does this go do to the locker room for guys who are in support of Shedeur?
For anybody that's in
you
support
go
of
out there and you say you don't know who your backup number 2 quarterback is.
Anybody.
I'm looking at you as a head coach. It's like, this is the dumbest motherfucker in the world.
It's the most disrespectful motherfucker in the world. How do you do this? Like, end of the day, I understand if you don't like Shedeur, if you do like him, if you don't like him. As a football team.
He don't like him for sure. It's on display right now. You can't convince me of nothing else right now.
No, for sure. He definitely don't like him. He definitely don't like him. And I don't even like to get like this because it's really supposed to be football is the only sport where you're gonna get your opportunity because it's how good you are. And when you play and then like it don't matter about nothing. Don't matter about your color, don't matter about nothing. It's if you can perform, you can play. So right now, when Dylan is on, you drafted this man, you had Petty, whatever, like he should be back up to get his opportunity.
Your head coach creating more drama. You only got
shit.
2 quarterbacks on your team. All you had to do was say, yes, Shedeur is the backup.
Why would he not?
Out of your way to say you don't know.
Yes. You're going out of your way. Deebo, he's going out of his way to create something. And then at the same time, like, when we're protecting him, when he was the 3rd string quarterback, don't have him available to speak to the media. He doesn't want to talk to the media. He has nothing to say to the media because he knows that he's not going to play. So he's going to chill and do what he got to do. Y'all keep making him available, letting him be available is y'all handled it wrong. Y'all don't want Shedeur to be there. So let him go.
0. Let him go.
Let him go. I'm good. I'm good on that because they doing my dog. They're doing him wrong as a football player. As a draft pick for the Browns, I would feel disrespected.
For sure. Like, and as the locker room, I'm like, yo, I was trying to be even keel with it, but yo, they really do not like this cat, man.
I really don't like him. And they just got rid of my good man Greg Newsome too.
It makes no sense.
Balling this year. having a great year, one of the best locker room dudes ever, and just got rid of him. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Hey, Bruce, you know, BA, Bruce Arians, he was the coordinator for us, head coach in Arizona. He said, I don't know how you keeping this job this long. Like, how do you, after that, you're the owner? Oh, that's that shit you was talking about in Cleveland, how they don't know what the hell they're doing, period. Is that what you was talking about?
I mean, right now, with this and the way it is looking, I don't know what to say. Like, they obviously don't know what they're doing. Like, from this, it's just all bad moves. It's bad business. It's the way you treat people. I mean, at the end of the day, too, the Steelers, they do a better job. Like Kenny Pickett, they picked a first-round draft pick. They knew they messed up. They were able to move on. They're grown. They can make decisions and move on and be able to take accountability. You got to be able to take accountability when you make a bad move and move on and grow up and then make better moves moving forward. Like, move like a business. Don't do that. Like, this is just crazy.
Well, hey, listen, at least the Bengals think that, you know, they got a better chance at, you know, with hope this season when they got Flacco. You know, do you think they got a better chance with Flacco in there?
I mean, they don't. I mean, he gonna throw the ball. Jamar Chase gonna have some numbers. T. Higgins gonna have his opportunities. Flacco's a vet. I mean, he gonna have those receivers he gonna give him a chance. He gonna throw it up. So I mean, I don't believe in the Bengals. I don't think the Bengals are gonna be doing too much better. I think Flacco's gonna make them serviceable, but I don't see them winning too many more games than they would have with Browning.
Well, it says gives the team hope for this season.
Oh,
it's more hope.
What
is more hope than they had with the other cat. I think, you know, they're definitely going to have a better chance, you know, with Joe, if the defense is able to play as well as they did against the Lions. But again, they're still a 30th ranked defense right now. They're giving up a lot. They actually had some, you know, they had some good stuff, but at the same time, they're giving up sacks too. The offense is dead last. Flacco is not going to help you with anything on the rush. Like, he's going to be sitting back there in the pocket, you know. Just, you know,
he ain't gonna give you no scramble yards.
Do more than like 170 yards a game, but who knows? You're going to get more sacks. That's no question, because he will be sitting right there in the pocket. You ain't got to worry about him running nowhere.
You gonna know where he at.
But if he gets on time, he gets his timing good, and everything is, it's going to look different. It got to look better than what they had.
Yeah,
it got to look better than what that. Unless he go and do what he did with Cleveland with all them picks, I don't know. Man, it might look something like the same.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not knocking Flacco. I love Joe. I mean, Joe Flacco's a good man. But it's a performance-based sport, and it's the NFL. It's the best of the best. Like, you're getting paid to play a game. So at the end of the day, now while I'm on this side, I understand why you're going to be able to get graded accordingly. You know what I'm saying? The eye in the sky don't lie. If you're just throwing picks up in the air and miscommunications over there, you haven't been in that situation. So hopefully you can learn the offense a little faster because you've been in the league for a while. But I remember when you were in Cleveland and when we got you up out of there, and I was asking for them to get you up out of there. I know it could be a change of scenery, but you're going in year 19, year 18. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it could be too much of a jolt of energy. You know what I'm saying? That Joe Flacco's going to throw to the Bengals to make them do too much better. Hope, understandably.
Hope.
You know what I'm saying? Because goddamn,
we all got hope.
We all got hope.
Hope, faith, and charity.
Hope, faith, and charity.
Man, Michael Irvin went off on a podcast for them saying that Deion Sanders couldn't cover the current NFL receivers, man. Listen to this.
The receivers from back then
might not be prime, though.
These guys that he played against weren't that fast, bro. No, they were stronger, but they weren't that fast. These guys, no. I would have loved to see him play against Chad in his prime. I would have loved to see him play against Justin Jefferson right now today. You know, all these different guys. I would love to see him cover Tyreek. If Prime is who we think he is.
Are you shitting me? We are the two most accomplished receivers in the history of this game. when you're talking about the most important things, championships, and your stupid ass talking about running fast, like people weren't running fast back then. Are you shitting me? What the hell are you talking about? I don't even know your name.
Dude. Hey, man.
Hey,
Listen.
What you think, Deebo?
I am right there with him. It is more players back then that could play now and have greater success than it is players right now that could play back then, because you had to worry about getting your head took off. You could bang a receiver every play. It wasn't about, oh, he's not by the ball, all that. You run your route and the play is about to be dead and over. Don't be surprised that safety come down and just block you anyway.
They give you two more steps.
What are you talking about?
They give you 2 more steps.
Dude, yes. It was a whole 2 steps.
It was a whole 2 steps back
We
in the
only
day.
had one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the receivers would not last back then. Like the receivers back then coming to now, man, you can't touch them. You can't do none of that. And you got guys back then who are getting beat up all the way up the field, still breaking loose and getting catches. Now you touch a dude after 5 yards and they go at first down. What are you talking about? Don't nobody even know who this goofball is anyway. Like, anybody can say anything that they want to. Dude is out of his rabbit ass mind, just running his mouth for clout and bullshit, dude. That is crazy for that to even be said. Like, the game is way too physical back then, probably for half of these receivers now to even play then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm that what 1000% Deion Sanders would do whatever he wants to do. His speed, his knowing with the ball, knowing the game, his ball skills. Deion Sanders, in my opinion, was the best cornerback player I've ever seen in my life. And that is just off the strength of just the swag, the way he was able to play the ball and picks.
Like, you're going to be so disrespectful to say one of the greatest to ever play the position couldn't play into,
No,
they need to cancel your podcast for that, bro.
Primetime Deion Sanders, and that's when they was literally like, he was being able to put hands in, like they were playing real ball. That's why I respect them OGs too, because you could put your hands on the receivers and the receivers too. I respect them even more because you was getting beat up for real. So like, you being able to get through this, being able to know I'm running this slant, I got him grabbing on my arm, I'm about to get fumbled upside my head, catching it and still coming through there and lasting. No alligator arms, no nothing. It was just gangsters out there playing. And I think with Deion's speed, the way you can't watch the tape and know Deion's running 4.2. Deion's catching these picks. He's
talking about
these
speed.
Routes.
What? Did you know how fast he was? Like, you
floating.
can't have no clue about what you're talking about. You have no idea. Like, you need, like, if you got anybody that's following you right now watching your show, they need to unsubscribe, because if I see they following you, I'm going to consider them just as stupid as you, if not more.
Saying that Deion couldn't, he said that Deion wouldn't be able to cover these NFL receivers. That is ridiculous. Deion Sanders, that played professional baseball, that ran around like
two-way professional,
ran around the Florida State, like at the combine, ran through the joint and left. Knew he was getting drafted, like wore all the chains for the joint. Everybody trying to play. Deion already knew what time it was. He had swag before swag, and then went and got picks and won Super Bowls. Changed franchises. Would go. This is my house in Atlanta. Go back there and run pick six back and talk to people crazy, like Jerry Rice. Talk to him crazy. Michael Irvin talking to him crazy. Like real Hall of Famers, real GOAT jacket guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand Jamar Chase, definitely. But at the same, he would have had to deal with Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no
don't
question.
get it wrong. Like, everybody would have had to deal with Prime the same way.
Dude,
like,
the safeties back then, stop playing, man. It ain't no, oh, if I don't catch the ball, they can't. No, you go get hit. The ball go be 3 yards away and you go get mollywopped.
Regardless.
See if you come back out for the next play.
That's crazy.
You go be running across that middle, like you said, with them alligator arms, not reaching for nothing, all of that. That's not.
That's one thing I will never, ever, 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 ever do is disrespect the OGs.
You can't.
You can't.
That's my big thing, dude. Like you can't do
Never.
The biggest I ain't gonna say honor. It was an honor. Like the biggest thing that I ever got told to me was by the old school players like Joe Green, you know what I'm saying? Mean Joe. Lambert, like guys like that were like, yo, you could have played with us back then. Like as a linebacker to hear that, them say that to you, like I'm like, oh yeah, for sure.
The best thing you can ask for is just the recognition of the OG, the people that came before you, that you wanted to just show them that you're trying to hold it down, do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And like approval, like, yes, man, I'm out here working, trying to get it. That's why I love OGs that always come back and look out, and you always gonna respect the OGs. Always.
Dude, no question, dude. Like
it was I had something, Deebo, I wanted to ask you too. Man, I wanted to tell you actually. I seen this best 4 linebacker joint from my man. He posted it of all time, and they had Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, you, and one other dude. It was 4 of them, bro.
How they ain't got Lawrence Taylor on there?
It was LT. Obviously, my bad. And LT, it was 4. It was LT, Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, and you. That was the joint that my man posted from DC. I got it, and I was like this. That's real love right there.
Oh, no question.
Real love. I had to let you know that, Deebo. I saw it yesterday, and I was like, I'm a screenshot. I'm gonna send it to you. But everybody, crazy love. LT, Ray Lewis. But when they put my good man, I'm his co-host, my good man Deebo. I just want to let you know.
I appreciate it.
We see you, Deebo. We see you, OG.
Whoever put that up, we're gonna go ahead and put you on the screen. We're gonna go ahead and get you some more, whatever it is, because we love that.
That's a good one.
Dude. Speaking of recognition, I guess this is not the kind of recognition you want. Chris Jones, he admitted his mistake, I guess, letting up on the touchdown.
Yeah.
You ever been in a situation like that where you was like, yo, I stopped, but then I restarted, but you ever, I know I've done it. I've done it once. And from that point forward, I'm like, yo, if I feel like I have any chance of getting there, like I gotta keep running, because you play it back in your head and you like, dang, if I had did that, especially when you lose, like it could have won us the game. Everybody has a situation like that, but I've never had a situation like to that extreme where I stop. I may like give a little less effort. One time that I did, like, it was like, yeah, I gave the jog, and if I hadn't, I know for sure I could have got there. What's your take on guys that do this and consistently do it, like multiple plays?
I mean, the first thing we learned, Deebo, was to get to the ball. You know what I'm saying? And then the difference was in the NFL was that everybody has to be touched down. Everybody has to be touched down. So as a cornerback, they always made sure that they taught us, you know what I'm saying? If the receiver catches it, goes down, make sure you down and make sure you touch them down. So my biggest thing is always trying to just finish the play. You never is going to happen as a DB. I'm trying to cover when the quarterback falls down. I know it was funny because the defensive lineman, you're trying to just go touch the quarterback because you can get a sack.
Hey, they trying to get there fast.
They run into that quarterback so fast.
I got to get to it.
Oh, that's me. That's a sack.
I'll
if
give
the quarterback
it a sack.
falls and you touch him, that's the easiest sack in the world. So, like, I'm like, when them boys was trying to steal that, I would never be able to touch somebody on the ground before they would touch them. So my whole thing was I would know, like, get them down. My defensive linemen were always thirsty for those extra sacks. But I mean, I don't mean to want to fault him in that. But at the end of the day, like you a D lineman to play into the whistle. It's the fourth quarter. Hopefully, if he is down, you could like steal the sack. Make sure the referees blow the whistle. If you didn't hear nothing, like keep going. I don't know if you heard a whistle or something, but like he stood up to it. It's a mistake. I know he didn't mean any harm by it, and it hurts more when you lose the game. You could really just went in there, probably tapped him down. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, even in the process of him getting back up, it was stop, start, stop, start, stop, start.
Brother, he was just looking like he was glitching. Like, is this play really happening, or is it blown down? Did he really get up, fall down, get up, fall down? But yeah, so I think he knew it was a mistake. Get to the if you see him running, hit him. It's still live action. We still in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, referee's gonna let you know when the play's over.
Oh yeah, no question about that. Yeah, I think that's and I think you add into it the fact that he might have been tired too. You know what I'm saying? You know, fatigue will make a coward out of all of us.
On the ball.
Yeah. So I mean, it's it's hit and miss, but I respect the fact that he owned up to it and was like, yeah, that's definitely something that shouldn't happen. Ain't gonna happen.
And as a captain, as a leader, I and Scott don't lie. The tape, you looking at it like this. What do you got a person just standing on the tape? Like, that's not a good look. You post the game's going on, sir. Run. You know what I'm saying? If you need one, we'll get you one in there. I know there's plenty of the backup dude ready to get in the game, thirsty for action. Like, if you can't run, get out. But you don't want to harm your team.
Yeah. Like, if my 50% is still better than the dude behind me, fresh 100%. Like, why do we even have him on the team? Like, we got to get out of here. We got to get out, evaluate, and be able to be like, yo, let me get out of here, get some breath if that's the case, and then pop back in 2-3 plays or whatever. But when it's in that situation, you're that close, you're thinking, oh man, I got to stand here. I got to do what I can. But when it turns out looking like that, and you could have had a fresh body in there that was going 100 miles an hour, it makes you rethink the situation. So
1,000%,
100%, agree, understand all that, but at least he took ownership for it, man.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest part. Like, just not trying to make excuses for it. Like, Chris Jones, a grown ass man, and he can be able to
saying, I don't know who my backup quarterback is, and you only got 2 of them on the damn team. I don't know. Y'all over there, y'all messed up over there, man. Speaking of that, the Rams linebacker, Jared Verse, stated that he'd be fucking furious if Lamar Jackson isn't playing on Sunday. He said that Lamar was on his sack list with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. I think what do you think when guys saying things like this?
You are a linebacker, so you sacking the quarterback. What do you think about this?
Me?
Yes.
Now, so here again, I don't want to give bulletin board material.
Okay.
The reason I like it and dislike it, I dislike it because you just gave bulletin board material of personally getting a sack on Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen. Now, what you also did is said, I'm going to whoop the lines of the Ravens, the Bills, and the Chiefs. So now you just told all 3 of these people that, yo, I'm putting these on my sack list, so I got to play them. It don't matter who the hell is in front of me, and to hell with all that. So you just gave bulletin board material. Now, in the fact of if you put it like this, I had actually I did an interview. I don't know if we could play it, but I did an interview with Bill Cowher, and they were asking a question like, if you saw, I believe it was Terrell Suggs broke down on the side of the road coming into the game on Sunday, would you pick him up? And I said, yes, I would pick him up. The reason I would pick him up is because I want their team at full strength. So there's no excuses why you lost this game. You weren't missing anybody. Nobody was hurt, and everybody was there, healthy, on time, prepared. Now, that is an answer that I would love to hear and go for, of course, because I gave it, But the reasoning is because I want you at full strength, so there's no excuse on why you lost this game. You weren't missing anyone. I'm going to get a sack on these 3 guys means I'm going to get a sack on these 3 guys, and I'm going to whoop whoever the hell is in front of me. No matter what they do, they ain't going to be able to stop me. That's why I like it and don't like it. What about you?
So I don't like offensive players. Defensive players, you're going to have to go deal with them. So I like that he's saying it because he has a job to do. He's gonna be able to. He doesn't have to go against these tackles and get the job done. Bulletin board material is not something that I like for anybody to do. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for it. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it because end of the day, you're gonna have to go out there, you're gonna have to perform, and you're gonna have to stand on what you did. And that's you saying that isn't gonna make my job any more difficult. I'm gonna have to go out here and cover these people and do my job. So I just want them to, if you do talk, I just want you to perform. So at the end of the game, when we watching the tape, what you talking about, don't be getting thrown all out the club. Let me see you going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, be going to work and be on your shit. So then at the end, then now we good. You went and got you one because being able to go, we're going against the best anyway. So saying like bucket list stuff, he's not knocking them. He's saying basically he's giving them love. Lamar Jackson's GOAT, Patrick Mahomes fire, Josh Allen amazing. If once I do that, that's bucket list. Like I'm gonna that those dudes are the best of the best, and when I get them, I'm geeked about it. So it's in a respectful way, but it's in the same way like you got to go do it. So I'm not against it, but go ball out and just don't be out there looking crazy. Because then when you get to looking crazy, you're gonna get a couple shots to go like talking shit. You can go talk. How you gonna back it up? I mean, if you backing it up, I'm not mad at you because I'm not the one that's gonna be out there talking. I'm gonna go in there, give no bulletin board material. I know it's a job that's gonna be done. These dudes gonna be trying to whoop my tail regardless. So I'm not gonna give them no reason to go any extra. I'm just gonna go out there, handle my business, step off, be geeked. And other dudes go about it they way, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but don't be out here talking crap and putting me in a position to be having to handle your business, and then you out here looking crazy. If you handling business and you talking shit and laying names, let's go. I'm right behind you. Let's rock out. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have any team or players, opponents that you look forward to, during your career?
So honestly, it was in a bad. I look forward to playing Antonio Brown. Look forward to playing you guys. Us when I was with the Browns.
No, you right. You guys say it again.
When I was with the
say
Browns,
it again.
When I was with the Browns, I look forward to playing against the Steelers because Antonio Brown and Big Ben and Mike T, that was unbelievable. The connection because we came in together. Me and AB came in 2010. I was first, and then he was like 5th round. Went to the Steelers. Him with Emmanuel Sanders came in that joint, and y'all have Mike Wallace too. So I look forward to playing AB because I knew the Browns, they were putting me out to dry. Joe, you in first round, you get paid the big bucks. You got AB. You know what I'm saying? That's your job. That's your thing. So then it was AB. I look forward to playing him because I knew he was going to come with the work, and I knew I was either going to get put on SportsCenter, or if I made a play, I was going to be on SportsCenter. And then it was AJ Green. I was always looking forward to playing him too, because sometimes Andy would throw me one, but AJ would sometimes give me the work. But I knew like these dudes are capable. If I come out here tripping, I can get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like they got me man to man versus these dudes out on the island. My mom and kids and family are watching. There's nothing funny about this.
My papa hit everybody.
Mama here, my papa here, my granny watching, my kids, everybody watching. So I just know I'm in this game. We're playing man to man. We're single high. So it can be vertical ball stone. So I need to make sure
I'm drop the other man in the box to worry about that run back then, baby.
Come on, man. They was just to go over there. So it was really Antonio Brown and Ben mainly, and then AJ Green. How about you? You look forward to playing any quarterbacks, or like one of the knew any lines was weak?
Dude, I look forward to playing everybody. I play mind games with myself, dude. The fact that a team showed up and they didn't forfeit, I took it. I ain't lying, dog. I took it as disrespectful. Okay. Like you came here because you thought you had an opportunity to win, to whoop my ass, to beat us, to dominate. Whatever that process is that you need to come away with that W. I don't. So I'm mind gaming myself from the beginning that you even showed up. That got to be disrespectful to me.
No,
like,
for sure.
You should have just went on here. Y'all head coach should have been like, yo, we saying what we saying. We don't even want to step out there. Let's forfeit this shit, man.
Y'all know how good we are.
Get nobody hurt. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get nobody hurt. We don't want to get quarterback put to sleep, running back, receiver, whatever it was. Like, so that was the mind game I played with myself. I mean, even as, I started, in my career, and, I was all pro and all that. Each year I came in and I'm like, I'm hoping and praying that they draft a linebacker, an outside linebacker. Cause now I'm already in my head. Are you drafting his dude to replace me? Huh? Okay. I got something for you. Like each year I came in, bro, I'm fighting to make this team. Yeah. I got a contract that's guaranteed. I'm not even thinking about that. I got to
No, for
make
sure.
this team.
When you trying to be that, and that's that mindset too, Deebo. When you a dog and you really trying to be the best of the best and the best you can possibly be of anything, nothing else that nobody else really got going on matters, and you kind of in a competition with yourself. Like I'm going to be the best because I'm going to work harder than everybody. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to dominate. Like, and there's nothing nobody can really tell you. So when like, you discipline, you're gonna be in place on time. You're gonna eat certain things. You're gonna act a certain way because you know you got a goal. You know what I'm saying? So that whole mental state, I feel like that I know that you're on. And when when players get into that zone and like you know greatness when you see it because you know people are trying to really strive to something like they're working on something, they're disciplined, they coming in this joint, they're dedicated, they're focused. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, like each year I would come in and I'm relearning the defense and I do my flashcards and all that. And through that process, everybody like, yo, bro, you've been here for like 6 years. What you doing, bro? I'm like, I'm learning the defense, dude. I need to know what I need to do. So once I got down what it was that I knew I had to do to where I could look at hear the call and be like, okay, I got to do this, that, and the third. And if something happens, it's a nuance of this. Now I need to know what my end is doing. And then I need to know what my corner is doing. Then I need to know what my safety is doing. I need to know what my inside linebacker is doing. So now I know what this whole half of the line over here is doing. Why? Because if I know what everybody over here is doing and I have nothing in my area, I know what I can do to better help my teammate, which helps us, which helps the whole team. And same thing. Now, from there, I'm like, all right, I want to know what's happening on the other side, what that corner is doing, what that safety is doing. You know what I'm saying? So that again, if nothing's here, I can better help them, help myself. Same thing. All right, I know my corner, he go be sitting here squatting right here. So I could go ahead and when I see that little that he go do, I don't even got to bite on it because I know my corner go be sitting there. I could go ahead and get back because I know they're about to try and throw the 15 yards behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. So yeah, for me, it was a mind game that I was able to play with myself like all the way until the end of my career, bro.
That's the way to do it, bro. And then I bet when you get into it like that too, when you start learning your position and not only just your stuff, you start learning everybody else's. You start meeting when your linebacker knows his job and your job and everybody else's. That communication is like so effortless. Y'all looking at something and see it without seeing like this. Y'all know what's about to happen. All right, bet he go here. I'm gonna go here. Like it's just that soft communication. So like it just starts flowing.
And that's the same
so much
thing,
easier.
dude. Like when you blitzing, you faking the blitz. If I'm sitting up here
It's
faking
strings.
the blitz,
It's strings
like
attached.
right. If
Somebody
I'm
has
up
to be
here
moving.
faking the
Who's
blitz,
covering
like
the
I'm
or
about to
space?
come down, I need my safety back here to play with me, like he's rolling down to that curl flat. Now, when he see the two, he like, oh yeah, it's about to be a real blitz, and now we drop out of there.
Yes.
Now we sitting there and I'm sitting out here on the two and I'm supposed to be blitzing, but the damn safety done came and sat right behind me because he don't want to play on the listen, dude, if I'm sitting here and you come sit behind me, he know I'm coming.
Don't
You
give
ain't
me
sitting
up.
behind me for nothing. Get on the string with me, man, and then come down when you see me take off because you're giving him an opportunity to read the mail before we even delivered it, dude. Like they're like, yo, yeah, we got it on tracking GPS right here. Yeah, it's coming. They 3 blocks down. Like you're not helping the situation. And that's something else. Like you got younger guys. That's why when you get older guys, groups like we had, from like 2007 to 12, 6, 5, whatever it is, like you got a group of dudes that's been with each other for a while. So they know and understand every concept of this defense and what needs to be done to make the defense better, to make each player better. If you go out there and, I'm doing my job well, but my corner is doing his job even better and my D-line is doing it, it's going to make me look as if I am doing far better than what I may actually be doing, which will help you get some money down the line. If you're a person that's there and your D-line is rushing the passer like crazy and he has to throw that rock and you're a DB, he got to get rid of it. Now you getting more picks because he's slinging, he ducking, he gunning and ducking. Like easy work.
You're not out there covering for 6 seconds.
Right. Now, if I got, my DBs, I got y'all out there and y'all covering like flies on shit, I get more time to get to the quarterback.
1000%. We all work together.
Yeah. So listen, before we get out of here, we got to thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
Deebo and Joe, okay? Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe. But we're going to be back here on Monday. And somebody is playing on Sunday. We playing against y'all bum asses.
So
who you rooting for, Joe?
Huh? Who I'm rooting for?
Why you make like you can't hear every time I ask you this?
Huh?
I
told you what I'm doing. I'm rooting for a good game. I hope Dylan Gabriel goes out there. I want to see what he's going to do, man. Let's see.
You want to see what he's going to do, or you want him to do a certain thing? I can tell you what I want Aaron Rodgers to do. I can tell you what I want the defense to do. I can tell you what I want the offense to do. I want him to come out there, run the ball down Cleveland's motherfucking throat, and Aaron Rodgers pass for another 300, come away from that game with 600 yards. Defense go out there, get 10 sacks, 3 picks, 2 touchdowns, and they don't get nothing but 3 yards. That's what I want. What you want, Joe?
I don't want that. I want it to be probably, let's say, 2. I want 2 great defensive games. Offense both play, pretty well, and both teams lead the stadium, feeling good and feeling like they're moving in a positive direction. That's what I want.
I know he ain't talking to me. Who the hell is he talking to? He feeding some. He think I'm supposed to eat that shit and believe that shit. Hey,
man, what's up? I just told you I felt it. Look, it's past the time, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Y'all come back here on Monday. Okay. Joe go be here. Let's see what Joe wearing on Monday. Because I promise you, if you come in some Cleveland gear and by the grace of God, some way they done prayed hard enough to get through to the Lord and they done give him a W. Whoa. If you come in here laughing and gloating and smiling and have some Cleveland stuff on, I'm going to snap. I'm coming right there to VA.
Hey, man, listen, y'all come live, man. Catch me and Deebo, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Catch us on Monday so you can see, how Deebo feels after the game. I know how I'm going to feel, I'm going to feel like I'm going to feel like my 2 teams played, and I'm going to know if it's going really, really good or really, really bad. That's what I'm going to know.
Listen, man, y'all come back here Monday for the Steeler W, and we out.